two, three.
Actually delivers glutathione that can not just help you with the energy and sleep and fatigue and all those things, but it's actually reversing some of those diseases that have gone to a point where it's uncontrollable, thereby giving a chance for a better quality of life for longer periods of time. That's the whole thing's all about. The question is what you asked me earlier: how? Why? Why are we talking about this today, right? So let me start with glutathione first. Glutathione is the master antioxidant or the master peptide the body produces the most abundant in a body. So the most abundant we have something in the body is water. Do we make water? No, we drink water every single day. We don't make air. We breathe air every single day. But the third most important thing that we have in the body is glutathione, but we make it internally. The question is, if we make it internally, why the heck are we talking about it? If my body needs it, it'll make it. Well, the body does not know that that you will live forever. The body thinks that my job's done after you have childbearing age is over. So let me just shrivel up and die.
Welcome back to the Transform Your Mind to Transform Your Life radio podcast and television show. I'm your host, Life Coach Myrna Young, and sitting in the guest chair today is Dr. Nayan Patel. Dr. Patel and I are going to be talking on the topic boosting health and longevity by increasing your glutathione levels. Welcome, Dr. Patel.
Well, thanks for having me here today.
You're very welcome. All right. Yes, this is new information for my listeners and for myself. So, yes, if you've never heard of that word, glutathione, then stick around because it's a word that I think that you would want to learn and want to know how it can increase your health and longevity. All right. So, let me give you guys a brief introduction. Dr. Nayan Patel is a sought after pharmacist, wellness expert, and thought leader in his industry. He has been working with physicians since 1999 to custom develop medication for their clients and design a patent-specific drug and nutrition regimen. He recently published his first comprehensive book, The Glutathione Revolution: Fight Disease, Slow Aging, and Increase Energy. After 11 years of clinical research on this master antioxidant glutathione, Dr. Patel and his team developed a patented technology to deliver glutathione topically, changing the game on how to best absorb GSH systematically. From this technology, he additionally developed the Aura GSH antioxidant delivery system to create a skincare line to deliver antioxidants more efficiently and effectively than ever before at potent concentrations. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to start off by asking the question that everybody wants to know, including myself, and that is, can you explain what glutathione is and why it is considered the master antioxidant?
Sure. So before I answer that question, I just want to preface this whole scenario of one time. If you're over the age of 30, you're having issues with fatigue, sleep disturbances. For the very first time, you're worried about vitamins, what vitamins to take for health and wellness and longevity. If you're over the age of 50, you're worried about diseases and diseases am I going to get? And if I have diseases, how the heck I'm going to get rid of it without any medications? Guess what? We are on the same boat. We have a delivery system that actually delivers glutathione that can not just help you with the energy and sleep and fatigue and all those things, but it's actually reversing some of those diseases that have gone to a point where it's uncontrollable, thereby giving a chance for a better quality of life for longer periods of time. That's the whole thing's all about. The question is what you asked me earlier: how, why are we talking about this today, right? So let me start with glutathione first. Glutathione is the master antioxidant, or the master peptide the body produces the most abundant in our body. So the most abundant we have something in the body is water. Do we make water? No, we drink water every single day. We don't make air. We breathe air every single day. But the third most important thing that we have in the body is glutathione, but we make it internally. The
Mhm.
question is, if we make it internally, why the heck are we talking about it? If my body needs it, it'll make it. Well, the body does not know that that you will live forever. The body thinks that that my job's done after you have childbearing age is over. So let me just shrivel up and die. But no, we went from 40, 50 years of age to now 85, 90 years of age. And when people are thinking about it, say, hey, if I can live to 90, why can't I live to 180?
Mhm.
So the question is always a quest of extending life, but nobody wants to live to 180 in a nursing home. People live 180 and enjoying life, go mountain climbing, go climb Mount Everest and do paragliding, or just do whatever you want to do
It's
and
a
enjoy
stretch.
life. The question then becomes is that why glutathione?
Mhm.
Right? Well, you ask me, like, why glutathione? Because it is the master antioxidant. It is the master detoxifier. Is the only molecule that actually cleans your body from inside out. When it cleans the body rejuvenates every second, right? Every day you have new cells producing. When you cut yourself, right? Do you put new cells on it? No, you just let the body heal, right? And the healing capacity starts getting less and less and less as you age, because the body, instead of healing you, is trying to take the garbage out of the body all day long.
Mhm.
What if, with the help of glutathione, you get rid of all those garbage out so the body gets a chance to heal? And so that's what we're talking about this today. Yes, we can call it master antioxidant, we can call it the master whatever. But
Mhm.
the reality is that we need to optimize this level in a body at all times. I don't care if you're a 10-year-old person or you're a 90-year-old person. It doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is, are you doing whatever it takes to optimize those levels in your body and trying to have a lifestyle that is not putting junk inside your body in the first place?
Hmm. So why have we not heard of this? As you're talking, I'm still trying to. I'm still trying. I know that I've heard of it. Is um uh, is it a supplement? I mean, we're going to get to how we use it and all that stuff, but why I haven't heard of it? I heard of, vitamin C. I've heard of vitamin E. I've heard of, you know, I'm not sure if CQ10 is an
CoQ10, yep.
antioxidant, but we've heard of all those things.
Yep.
Why have we not heard of? Why is there
About
more talk about this glutathione? Why is
so
it silent?
so here's the thing.
Yes.
Like, for example, most people don't talk about things because you know why? Because they don't have a solution.
Oh, okay.
If you go to a doctor, the doctor tells you that, hey, Miss Young, looks like you need to have new eyes. Well, where can I get? Well, sorry, we don't have new eyes for you. Then why did you give me this option in the first place? Right?
Okay,
And
all
so
right.
if there's no options available to give it to you, doctors don't talk about it.
Mm,
We have known about glutathione for 140 plus years now, right? And the thing
right.
is, in this 140 plus years of research, nobody's ever figured out how to get glutathione inside your body at the high enough levels.
Mm,
And if you cannot do that part, then let's not talk about it. Instead, what they talk about is vitamin C. Let me tell you about vitamin C. Vitamin C is not produced by humans. We don't make vitamin C. And
okay.
if you believe in eternal whatever that's higher power than you and me combined, that our body was made to be self-sufficient.
Right.
We don't need anything from outside sources other than fuel to survive. As long as we got the fuel, our body can go on forever. But if you don't have the fuel, you just shrivel up and die, right?
Mhm,
So only thing we
mhm.
need is fuel. We don't need drugs. Our body was not meant to take drugs, right? And
True.
so we need to take vitamin C, which is not produced by. If the body needed vitamin C, somebody higher power, God, whatever you call that person, would have given to us. Or during the evolution, we would have bought a system to make your own vitamin C. But we never did that because our body doesn't need it.
Mm.
But we talk about vitamin C
Marketing.
today. Oh, by the way, I can blow your mind off right now with just vitamin C alone. Let me just tell you, vitamin C is the number one antioxidant in the world that is sold in the world today is vitamin C. Vitamin C chemically is not even an antioxidant. It's a
Uh,
pro-oxidant.
okay.
But I can go into chemistry and how that works, and but that I'll lose all the audience over here. The whole idea behind this thing is not to lose the audience, it's just to give them information that to let them understand to make a better decisions in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Vitamin
Mm-hmm.
C chemically, and I know this, I've studied this product very, very extensively. It is not an antioxidant,
Mm.
yet it's the number one antioxidant sold in the world today. You think people are
Okay.
dumb? No, they're just misinformed. They're just
Mm.
misinformed. And that's our job over here. And thanks to you inviting me today, I want to clarify this information out to people is that glutathione is the number one antioxidant that is produced internally, but
Mm.
there is no technology that existed to improve the glutathione levels inside your body.
Mm.
Okay, so let me break it down very easily.
Okay. Okay.
Glutathione is a peptide made of three amino acids. So
Mm.
the three amino acids are glutamine, glycine, and cysteine. Okay, out of those three, just remember cysteine.
Mm-hmm.
Cysteine is it smells like rotten eggs. So
Mm-hmm.
think about all the stinky foods. They have cysteine in there, right? That's why
Mm-hmm.
people don't eat too much cysteine because I mean it's a stinky foods, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if they don't eat too much cysteine, the body is deprived of cysteine, the body cannot make enough glutathione,
Okay.
right? So if you want to increase glutathione levels in your body, just put in your favorite search engine or your AI robot, ask them, hey, give me cysteine-rich foods for my diet. Could be a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, paleo, carnivore, omnivore. I don't care what diet plan you follow. Doesn't really matter. Just put in there, and it will give a list of foods you can eat that have cysteine in there.
Mm.
That should be consumed every single day until the day you die.
Mm.
Because guess what? Your body can take the cysteine, take the
And make
glutamine and the
glutathione.
glycine, put them together, and all of a sudden you have enough glutathione.
Wow.
But before
Wow.
you do that, my grandpa told me one thing. For you to become rich, it's not about making more money. The number one thing is reduce your expenses. Right?
It's good
So,
advice.
right? So it's not about making more money, it's reduce your expenses. It's not about taking more glutathione, it's
Mhm.
about reduce the things that depletes the
Depleted.
glutathione level.
Mm. Mm. All
Now,
right.
I
So
know
let's
what
talk about that.
I know what you're thinking, right? Oh, well, I want to know that answer first, right? I want to know what depletes glutathione levels. So,
Right.
at the simplest thing, which you think you have no control over, that is, I'm going to tell you that first, because at the end of the day, you do have control over every single thing that you do. Nobody has accidentally eaten anything that got them fat.
Mm.
They made a choice,
Yeah. Unless they
right?
didn't know. We
Well,
know that we know certain foods that make you fat, but apparently there's a lot of stuff that you didn't know that makes you fat. But anyway, go ahead.
but nobody accidentally ate anything, right? You
Sure.
made a conscious choice you had to make.
Right,
So
right.
in terms of glutathione, if you expose yourself to toxic chemicals from environment sources, if you breathe toxic air, maybe
Mm-hmm.
from smoke inhalation, well, maybe if you're in a fire, it's a different story. But if you smoke cigarettes, that's your choice,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or you light a candle in your house, that's a choice you make, or fireplace in
Candles
your
are
house.
bad.
Those are, well, let me put it this: they're not healthy.
Okay.
Nothing is bad
All
for you.
right.
But the question is it healthy?
Is it
The answer is
healthy?
no.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay. All
Fireplace,
right.
is it healthy for you? No, it's not healthy for you.
Hmm.
Anything for
Okay.
products of combustion. By the time you wake up and leave your house in the morning, which is about an hour and a half later, you're exposing your body to at least 70 different chemicals that your body has to somehow figure out to get rid of it every single day. And by the end of the day, throughout the day, you're exposing your body to at least a couple hundred chemicals.
Hmm.
Couple hundred chemicals that
Okay.
every single day your body has to neutralize, detoxify, get rid of it. Okay?
Yeah.
You can start by avoiding some of it, a lot of it, or all of it. Maybe all is not possible.
Right.
A lot it might be impossible, but some is absolutely in your control.
Yeah, like your cleaning products. That's the only thing that you have control. What's in the air? I mean, you can't do anything with that.
Well, when I say the air, let's talk about air. Since you see you don't have control over it, right?
Right.
Hang on, hang on. So 90% of the time, you're either in your home, in your office, or in your car.
Right. I spend time in the park, so maybe add a fourth
Right?
one for me.
So fourth for you is the park.
Right.
So where's the toxic air? In your home, in your car, in your office, or in a park with a whole bunch of trees?
No, none in the park, as
None.
far as I know.
None.
But it's all
Exactly.
those
So
three
don't
things,
tell me
right?
you have no control over it.
Right,
You
right.
do have a control over it. You can choose. You can choose to have purified air in your system. You
Yeah.
can choose to go in a park where it's not just concrete blocks, but it's trees,
Mm-hmm.
because trees will naturally purify your air for you.
Mm-hmm. That's why I go there. Right.
Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
you do have control over that. So then you say the cleaning products is the only thing I have control over it. But you have control over the shampoos, the
Yeah.
conditioners, the skincare,
Yeah. The
the
makeup.
lipsticks,
Right.
the
Yes, it's true.
makeups. So,
Yes.
oh my God, so you do have control over certain things.
Yeah.
You see you see the choices that you're making?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have a lot of control over a lot of different things, but it's what you choose to do, right? Then let's see you open up and you start putting some creamers in your coffee.
Yeah. Those things are bad.
Well, again,
Those things
if
are
you look at the
bad.
list,
Yes.
if there's a list of ingredients that you to take to in order to put something in your diet,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
choices get rid of it, because
Right.
real food has no ingredient list.
Right.
Have you seen
Yes.
the ingredient list on bananas? No, no, God, no. You don't have
Yeah.
that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
start
Okay.
start consuming things that doesn't have list of ingredients that you have to
Mm.
figure out if it's good or bad for you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
okay. So and sometimes you have no control because you are going into the environment. There's pollution in the environment that you have or you are having somebody in your house smoking cigarettes. Then you have no control over that part, but you do have control because you can kick this
Tell
person
them to
out of
stop.
the
Right.
house,
Right.
or you can move out. Either way. So
Right.
you do have some control, but may not have a lot of control over that part.
Mm-hmm.
What you don't have control is if your body has the inability to produce its own glutathione. If
Mm-hmm.
you have a gene mutation, the body cannot take the three amino acids and put them together. Or the
Mm-hmm.
body, besides the three amino acids, it needs two enzymes, it needs two molecules of ATP, which is your mitochondrial energy, and one
Mm-hmm.
molecule of NAD, which is an electron transfer molecule inside your body. What if you're low energy because you have the body was defective? Then the number of ability to produce glutathione is reduced. But those you'll know very fast in the very early childhood. If
Mm-hmm.
you're grown to be this nice, young, beautiful girl right now,
Okay.
then yeah, you had the ability to produce it,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So then embrace the idea. If you're young, I understand that part, and we can help those people too today, right?
Okay.
For 140 years, we were not able to help them. Today, we can. Today,
Okay.
we have the ability to do so. And I'm so excited about this, sharing this thing with you, because this is absolutely amazing. The question then becomes is what if I do whatever I do, I still at the age of 30, 35, 40 years of age, I'm lethargic, tired, fatigued, can't sleep. And now I have to worry about diseases. That can
Mm-hmm.
still happen
Mm-hmm.
because your
Mm-hmm.
body accumulates
Yeah.
over time all this
Yeah.
junk inside the body. And
Mm.
over time, the body gets slower and slower and slower, and it may not be able to produce a lot of enough glutathione. If that cannot do that part, your body cannot detoxify. All
Mm.
of a sudden, you need help.
Okay.
Well, the question is, let's see, until now, there was no help. But now, if there was no help, what do you see? If you don't know help, so your body, you breathe oxygen. Oxygen is oxidation happening inside your body. If you don't know what oxidation is like if you're putting a nail outside in the
Mm.
front porch, it gets
Gets rusty,
rusted. It
right?
gets rusted. It's oxidation. So your body
Right.
gets rusted inside every single day, but your body
Yeah.
produces antioxidants
Oxidants. Right.
to
Right.
basically
Yes.
neutralize those oxidation, and you
Stress.
make it
Yes.
become goes back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, there's more oxidation and less antioxidants. This gap over here is what we call as oxidative stress.
Stress. Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
oxidative
I'm actually
stress,
aware of that, but like I said, they talk about vitamin C, vitamin E. No, yes. So I know about oxidative stress, and it's very bad for you. It's like they're talking about, you talk about a nail, they talk about a banana where, it gets all rotten and everything if it's
yeah.
outside, right? Mm.
But the issue is the oxidative stress, when it's early on,
Hmm.
the body will adjust to keep you normal.
Okay. Yes.
But
Great system we got here.
every single day, your body is always, always, always adjusting. Have you seen people that walk funny like this, like one shoulder up or one back down or completely hunchback? What has
Yeah.
happened is over time
Time.
they
Right.
have adjusted to what your body is lacking or missing or injured, right?
Yeah.
So your body adapts to it and adjusts to it so you can survive without any pain and suffering.
Hmm.
So if you have oxidative stress, the body will adapt, adjust, and survive so that that is not affecting your life. But over time, the oxidative stress stops you from going back to normal.
Mm.
And over time, it can lead to some diseases. And the
Mm.
question that I know you're thinking about, what diseases? I know that question.
Right.
Yeah, what
Okay. All
diseases?
right.
Let me
Yeah.
just tell you, each and every disease in the world is linked to oxidative stress.
Wow.
Each and every
Yeah.
one of them. Each and every one of them.
Well, I know that it's linked to inflammation, but I guess oxidative stress causes inflammation. Is that what
There
happens?
you go. That's it. That's exactly it. That's
Yeah.
exactly it. And
Yeah.
so you just made my job very easy. If I can reduce oxidative stress down to zero,
Mhm. Inflammation. Yes. Get
inflammation
rid of
comes down,
inflammation. Right.
your energy level goes up, your body
Hmm.
starts moving better. You can do your salsa and your tango and all those dances, and you all of a sudden say, "Oh my God, what's happening over
Yeah.
here?" Right?
And your joints
All
are
of a
better
sudden,
too. Right?
all of a
Yes.
sudden now, for the very first time, the body says, "Hey, I have no stress. What am I supposed to do with my extra time now?" Let's start rebuilding your body.
Mm.
Start producing new cells in your liver and your kidneys and your
Nice.
lungs and your heart and your eyes and your hair and skin and everywhere. Is it an overnight process? Gosh, no. It
Wow.
takes 15, 20 years to get to where you're today.
Mm.
It's going to take at least half the time to go back to normal. But the question is, every single day, my stress level have to be zero. That means I do everything possible to not increase more stress.
Hmm.
I do whatever is possible to improve my glutathione levels back to high normal state at all times. And by
Hmm.
doing so, my extra stress is at bare minimum, close to zero. And if that's true, my body is now healing and it's rejuvenating. It's regenerating new cells. And when that happens, if
Hmm.
you're already diseased, unfortunately, if something's already broken, I cannot fix something that's broken, right? Something is
Hmm.
already, if you already have a disease, I can bring you back to normal, but I cannot make you disease free. That's impossible.
Okay.
So my only urge is people that's out there that if you have no diseases linked to you right now, you have a chance.
Chance.
You have a
Yes.
chance to
Yes.
get yourself better, healthier without
Hmm.
having to worry about diseases, right?
Yeah, you know what? My brain just clicked in. I just remembered where I heard of glutathione. I went to a doctor. It was a special kind of doctor, functional doctor, and he said that my methylation was off,
Ah,
and he and he recommended that I buy that. And I think I bought it one time and never bought it again.
so
So
here's the
let's
thing,
talk about that. Yes.
methylation. So methylation means that you can produce enough glutathione. The issue is that The
right
issue
there.
that you
Right,
have is not that I cannot produce glutathione.
right.
I can produce enough glutathione,
Mm-hmm.
but here's a problem.
Mm,
Methylation, MTHFR gene mutation causes methylation issues. It's a
right.
detoxification problem. So your
Mm.
body cannot detoxify the toxic chemicals that you're exposed to every single day.
Mm.
If
You
you cannot
see, you
detoxify,
didn't tell me
now
what it was supposed to do. You just told me to get it, and I got it one time and never got it again.
but here's the thing.
That's amazing.
The reason you didn't get it again because you didn't see a benefit in it.
No.
So I don't know which product you took. It doesn't really matter at this point. But MTHFR gene mutations or methylation issues is meant that you cannot methylate and detoxify.
Mm,
Glutathione does not do methylation for you, but it helps you detoxify. It's like, for example, uh, you're a mother and your job is to go to work, do podcasts, do education, and still go home and feed the family and take care of all the things.
mhm.
Your job is not to take the garbage out every single day. That's somebody else's job, for
That's
example.
right, 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 right. Mm-hmm.
But guess what? If they don't do it because they're handicapped,
Right. Everything stinks.
you have the ability to do it. So would you, do you, does it fall on you now?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when methylation is not glutathione's job to do with methylation, but if
Mm,
your body cannot
I
detoxify
get
because you have
you.
methylation issues, it's more of a glutathione. The glutathione goes, oh my God, I gotta do this one too for you. So
Yeah.
now the job is divided, right?
Mm-hmm.
The job is divided to take care of the methylation issue as well and detoxification, as well as antioxidants and oxidative stress issues. And
Mm,
the body says, I cannot keep up with all the demands.
right.
You see
Yes.
the
Wow.
you
Wow.
see the issue. So
Yeah.
yes, the answer is yes, glutathione can help you. But
Mm-hmm.
the real thing is that even though the glutathione can help you with that answer, I'd rather you take some methyl products that can do the methylation work, also do the glutathione, so it does both ways, and you do both goes up
Both
high.
things.
Oh my
Right.
God, it's the game changer for you,
Wow. I'm on it. I'm on it.
right?
Because
Because
obviously my blood test shows that there is an issue. The garbage is not being taken out. So that's
that's it.
amazing.
That's exactly right. So,
Wow.
so
Wow.
my job is to just
Mhm.
people give people hope that I don't care if you're
Yeah.
30 years old or if you're 90 years old. It doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is if you're 30 years old, if you're no disease state, I can keep you that way. I
Right.
can just keep you that way if no oxidative stress, no oxidations, and keep you normal. And all of a sudden, you don't have to worry about those issues. If you're 90 years of age, I understand that part too, because now guess what? You have all these diseases that's been setting for years,
Yes.
but
And you got a
you
lot
don't
of
have to
accumulation
suffer.
too. Right.
But you don't have to suffer.
Yeah.
You can improve the glutathione levels and stop the suffering and
Yeah.
enjoy life better. I can share a story about my dad with you whenever if you have a chance to listen to him. But if not, that's okay.
Go ahead. Go
But
ahead. Yes.
yeah, so
Stories
my
are
dad
good.
at the age of 78, he was having type 2 diabetes, arthritis, little bit on the chubbier side, nothing crazy. He's not overweight. But he walked, but he did a little bit of exercise here and there, but he gets tired and fatigued. And at about the time, he had a little bit of infarction, not a heart attack, but he was having some chest pain. So we went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Let's do the EKG." EKG was abnormal, so we scheduled an angiograph 2 days later, and they found out was 90%, 99% of the artery was completely blocked.
Oh my
I
goodness. Wow.
said, "Oh, I can't believe he's still alive. He should
Yeah.
have been dead by
Wow.
now." So they put a
Yeah.
stent in there. Of course, they give all these drugs to him. And my dad comes to me and said, "Do I need all this drug?" I said, "No, you don't have cholesterol issues. What you have is inflammation issue,
Mm-hmm.
right?"
Mm-hmm.
About that time, I discovered this glutathione product. He was my patient number one. I
Nice.
gave him the product. And of course, I'm a very good kid. So I checked up on him, right? No, I'm not a good son. I forgot I gave it to him because I was so much into my own research. I was
I
trying to
know.
figure out.
You're there writing books and traveling the world and speaking and all that. Of course.
I forgot about I gave to my dad. 2 years goes by. I was having dinner with him one day, and I was pounding on sugars like anybody's business. I said, "Dad, what are you doing?" Right? I know it's a festival right now. It's an Indian festival, but you don't have to eat this much sugars and carbs. You're diabetic. Oh no, no. My sugar has been under control for the last 2 years now, so I don't have. I can cheat once in a
Wow.
while.
Wow.
And he goes, "What?" I said, yeah, show me the results. So he on his phone, he showed me the blood test. And guess what? Yeah, his sugar's been under control for the last 2 years. I said,
So the glutathione helped. Wow.
well, I didn't put two and two together. I said, I don't know what you did, but Dad, please don't stop walking every day, every single day. Walk 30 minutes a day and don't stop doing that part. And he was smiling, grinning from face to face. 30 minutes. He said, here, look at my health app. Looks at the health app. He was walking 6 miles per day every day.
Wow.
Remind you,
Beautiful.
he had arthritis,
Mm.
no pain,
Mm-hmm.
no longer diabetic, no longer blood pressure.
Wow.
I still did not put
Put
two
it
and two
together.
together. No, that's how sharp I was. So don't think I'm a genius, okay? I'm a dumb guy. I'm a very dumb guy. I know a lot of things about one thing, but when it comes to social skills, I'm not the best. So please don't judge me for my social skills at this point, okay? Another couple more years goes by, and then he comes to me one day, and now he's 84 years old. He comes to me and says, hey, I went to a chiropractor and my hip is not aligning properly because I walk too much, but that's because my knees are giving out. And he told me to go get knee replacement done. I said, oh, shoot, you're 84 years old, knee replacement. Went to a doctor. The doctor looked at the x-rays and said, oh my God, it's completely deformed. I spent 44 years of arthritis. Of course it's deformed. That's not going to go away. And the doctor says, you have no pain? I said, no, no pain until now. I said, I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. So he convinced the doctor to do both of the knee at the same time. I said, the doctor goes, you're 84 years old, taking out both the knee at the same time, 6 months rehab. You can go to bathrooms. It'll be very, very painful. He goes, no, no, no. I know it's painful, but if I don't do it right now, I'll never do it at 85, 86 years of age. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll never do it. So
Mm-hmm.
at the age of 84, he got both the knee replaced at the same
Mm-hmm.
time. And the doctor goes, it's going to take you 6 months, so just brace yourself. Within a day and a half, he walked out of the
Wow.
hospital, right? Well, painful, very painful, but he walked, right?
Okay.
Next 30 days, rehab, walking slowly here and there, nothing crazy. And then comes down his 85th birthday. He wanted me to take him to the doctors again. He says, okay. I said, it's only been about 3.5 months, right? Three months. He goes to the doctors again. I said, hey, yeah, you're recovering very nicely. I said, you're walking almost a mile and a half every day. That's amazing. This is the fastest recovery I've ever seen. This is amazing. What's going on? I said, that's okay. The reason I came to see you is because you told me 6 months of recovery. Do you think I'm recovered at this point? I said, yeah, you're doing very well. Okay, because I want to go to India tomorrow, next week. The next week he was in India. 3.5 months later, after surgery of both knee replacement, he was in India traveling.
Okay. So how did you tie this to the glutathione? I'm
He
waiting for the
was
breathless breath.
he was under 2 more years goes by, and I mean he was just traveling. He was just doing all these things together, and I figured out, oh my God, now it's to look back. I said, you're diabetes free, you're blood pressure free, you're arthritis free, you have no pain, no inflammation, you're walking, you're doing yoga, you lost weight, he's feeling fantastic, full of energy, he's traveling the world.
Wow.
In the 13 years or 12 years, from 78 to 89, right? 11, 12 years to 90, almost 89, right? 89-ish. He made 13 overseas trips. He went to all over the world. He went
My
to Hawaii
gosh.
hiking with us. He
That
went
is
to
making someone that's listening feel give hope.
exactly. And the whole point is he was enjoying this life to the fullest
Wow. Wow.
until
I should
until he
get my
was.
mom on it too.
Yeah. And so last year he was in India traveling again. And he was just having so much fun. He has a house right in the southern part of the India by the ocean. He's traveling, eating street food. I said, Dad, don't eat street food. Just go to restaurants. Come on. Sure enough, he got diarrhea. Oh, come on, Dad. I said, told you. Oh, no, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. So 2, 3 days goes by, the diarrhea does not go away. And then the fourth day, he falls down and breaks his skull. Oh
What?
my God. Yeah, he falls down, breaks his skull. And
Oh,
so right away goes
wow.
to the hospital. The doctor says, "Oh, I'm freaking out over here, right?" So I called
Wow.
the neurosurgeon over here in the California in East Coast. I know the guy from NFL. I called him up. I said, "Hey, my dad just fall down." I said, "Oh, don't do anything yet, man. Is he talking?" I said, "Yes." Is he? Does he have loss of memory? I said, "Nope. His memory is just fine. He's talking. He's coherent. He knows what's going on. He's exactly what." Okay, don't do anything. Give me a couple of hours. Within 2 hours, there was somebody, a neurosurgeon, visiting my dad in India from here. Well, he just made a connection to have somebody
Mm-hmm.
go visit him. And he
Mm-hmm.
calls me up. I said, "Hey, I'm with your dad right now. It seems like there's internal bleeding going on, but he's coherent, he's cognizant. I can't believe he is like he's like fully functional human being. This is absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope everything goes okay for the next 3 or 4 days. If everything goes okay, he should be back on traveling in about 10 days." My dad heard it. "See, I told you, I'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm not gonna eat the street food. I'll be fine. I'll see you in 10 days." I
Wow.
said, "No, no, no. I'm sending my brother to come and get you over there, right? So don't worry about it."
Mm-hmm.
Puts the phone down. He talks to his brothers and sisters, puts the phone down, goes to sleep, and never wakes up again.
Oh, wow.
That was his last day.
I didn't think that's where the story was going. Wow.
So my question is, the last 11, 12 years, was he merely surviving or was he living his life?
I would say he was thriving,
He was
right?
thriving.
Yeah,
13 trips, 13 trips. And he didn't make 13 trips in the previous 20 years
right.
combined.
Oh,
13 trips, made everything on his bucket list except for one, which I did this year with him, right? He could
mhm.
not go to Yellowstone National Park, which I did. I went this year with his picture. We
Mm,
took pictures everywhere. So that
that's
it was
on my
still,
bucket list.
right? So we took him over there. But the thing is,
Wow.
he was 89, 90 years old when he passed
Wow.
away. And by
Wow.
the way, my mom passed away 25 plus years ago. So all this time they was traveling, guess what? By himself.
Mm,
India wasn't by himself.
that's
He
beautiful.
didn't have anybody.
Okay.
He
I'm
managed
still
everything by
waiting for
himself.
how you put it together as a glutathione. Where was the proof that that's what happened?
That is the only product he took the last 13 years.
Wow.
Only one thing he made a difference in his life was the one
Okay.
thing.
So he took it in a pill form, like how I was taking
It
it?
was a topical version. The one we have is a topical.
Okay.
It's not a pill, it's a topical version, and that's what it takes to get into the system. So that's the
Okay.
only thing I did different for him. And by the way, I didn't tell you one
Wow.
more thing.
Wow.
He didn't take any single medication after he came from the hospital. No cholesterol pills, no pain pills, nothing.
Wow.
So
So just
that's an
taking out the
89.
garbage and the and the
Right.
oxidative stress gives you a whole new lease on life, huh? Wow.
But then I learned something different from that experience. Guess what? Yes, I can give a new life, but what I did not anticipate is that his cognition can get distorted as you age with dehydration.
Mm,
So now I'm trying to figure out how can I improve cognition, because people walk slower, funny. They shuffle when they get older because they
mhm,
think they can take a full step and they'll be okay.
mm.
So now, see, I learned from this experience, right?
Okay.
I can get your body back, but I need to get your mind back next now.
Hmm.
So that's my next thing I'm working on right now too. I'm trying to figure out how to get your mind back.
Right. Well, it's interesting. They say that during deep sleep, your
Uh-huh.
brain is taking out the garbage. So
Yes.
that's the only time I heard about taking out the garbage before.
Well, the
That
sleeping,
your brain cleans, and that's basically if your brain is cleaning, then it's it maybe it helps with Alzheimer's and all that kind of stuff. So that's what you need to do. Combine those two.
it does. It does helps.
Mhm.
Gluten does help improve sleep as well. So it
Okay.
definitely helps that part. But the neural connection it's a physical activity. You can only do it if you keep on doing it every single day. So I need to
Okay.
partner with somebody who has this exercise regimen that can teach you, touch your toe
Okay.
here, touch your toe there, do your this thing, do your
Oh,
that thing. So,
okay.
so you have to remember all those things again. When you're young, you have
Okay.
to remember every single thing. And then from 10, 12 years of age until you're 50, 60, you never think about it. Do you think when you
Okay.
walk? No, you have a balance. You're not
Mhm.
going to fall down. You can just do whatever you do. You
Right.
don't think about it. But
Right.
after a certain age, you said you
Thinking about
walk
it.
slowly. Oh, what
Yes.
if I fall down? You
Yes.
see that?
Yes.
So So that's a neural connection that's to change as well.
Oh,
So
wow. That
see,
is interesting.
that's experience that I have in my life. So whatever I learn, I'm going to improvise that, and I'm going to try to figure out for all my clients. But again, my goal
Beautiful.
is not to my goal is not to tell you all the good things you can do with your life. My goal is to give the life to you, and
Yeah.
you get to decide what you want to do with it.
Wow.
Right.
That's beautiful. All right, so let's talk about how you take the you obviously you have a product, a glutathione
So
product that you do topically. So yeah, let's talk about that.
so before
And
we
then you
do
can talk
that, let
about
me
your
just
book.
tell you
Okay.
how can you do it for free. Because the idea is doing for free as much as possible, as long as you can possible, right?
Okay.
Free is avoid toxins in your life as much as possible.
Right.
Fires, bad news. Petroleum, bad news. Chemicals, bad news, right?
Hmm.
As much as you can take it out of your system, diet, exposure, be the number one thing. Number two thing, eat those three amino acid rich foods, mainly cysteine. If you eat
Okay.
cysteine rich foods, you should be fine, right?
Okay.
In your case, you have a methylation issue, so that's a different story. But that's also cruciferous vegetables in your case. If you eat enough of those, that's enough methyl groups in there. That's going to fix that problem too for you, right?
Okay. All
That's number
right.
two
Yes.
things. The number three things is of course supplementation. Now, when you take a form for supplementation, there are thousand different products out there that claim that they're glutathione they can do for you.
Mm,
But here's the thing: the body does not absorb any glutathione that's been in the marketplace today. That's the
really?
problem that nothing ever worked, right?
Oh my
In
goodness.
fact, FDA has only approved one medication to improve the glutathione level, which is cysteine, amino acid. You take it in a capsule, you take it in a inhalation solution or injectable in a hospital setting. When you
Hmm.
have toxicity, when you come with Tylenol overdose of the acetaminophen or Tylenol for pain pills, when people
Hmm.
when they try to commit suicide, they eat a lot of pills. They come to the
Hmm.
hospital, they are basically in a shock. They use
Mm,
this to revive them, right?
yeah.
So that's what
And to
it's been
clean it
used
out of
for.
their system.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
but
that's true. Right.
that's what it's been approved for, but that's about it. In the real world, there's no other product approved for it. So people
Wow.
inject it. People take this liquid that tastes really bad. They take
Yeah,
that. They
because of
take
the
glutathione
cysteine, you
capsules.
told me it's nasty.
Nothing actually ever gets absorbed into the body. Just because it works for you
Okay.
doesn't mean it's the full
But your
thing.
dad used something. What did you give him? The topical one?
That's the topic of it. That's my technology. So when
Okay.
we discovered the technology in 2007, it took me another 14 more years of research trying to figure out how much to give you, how often to give you, how long can I give it to you for? Am I going to get results? Am I not going to get results? Am I going to get any side effects? I had so many questions. It took me 14 years to figure that thing out. And I
Wow.
was so glad that my dad believed in me and took the product
To take
forever.
it. Right.
But
Yes.
before the launch of the company, I wrote the book on it. My book is called The Glutathione Revolution. Yeah, please pick up a copy. There's no products mentioned in there because that's all my work before the company was even launched. And then
Okay.
a year after my book was launched, I developed the product to launch the public to the public.
Is
So
that the
now
skincare line that we were talking about in your bio?
it's a topical glutathione. It's a
Okay.
wellness product as well as skincare product. We have two different product lines. So we
Okay.
can do that
Wow.
part. And it just take it, you just use it like twice a day, every day for like four to five sprays twice a day, every day. And that's replaces your glutathione level back to normal. And the thing is, it's not about what glutathione is, it's what it allows your body to do, right?
Mhm.
It's like, for example, if you ask me, what does a maid do for you? Oh, it cleans my house. No. What maids are allowing me to do is enjoy my life. But if you only figure out that what's maid is doing is just cleaning my house,
Right.
you're stuck in
Yeah.
the work ethics. But what you do not realize that, hey, by me not spending
Benefit. Right.
the
Yes.
4 hours a day cleaning my house, those 4 hours, I'm reading book.
Yeah.
I'm going to a spa. I'm going to the park.
Right. Yes.
It's
The
allowing
benefit.
me to
Right.
enjoy life. And so that's what glutathione does. It's not what it does for you. It
Mhm.
what it allows your body to
Allows you.
experience.
Right.
And to me, that is more valuable than what it does for you.
Yeah. Remember I was talking about mindset before we hit the record button? This is the
Yeah,
mindset we're talking about.
yes,
Change the mindset, change how you look at a thing. Yeah.
that's it. And so
Wow.
my thing is the glass is always half full,
Yes.
right? And if
Yes.
you think it's empty, fill it up, right? To
Yeah.
me is I want to enjoy life, and
Hmm.
I want to be grateful, be thankful for every single thing that has been given to me
Okay.
and the experience that have come to me. And the life is so full and so vibrant for me, so colorful for me. I want everybody to enjoy the same life for
Enjoy
themselves.
that. Wow.
And to
I
do
love
that
that.
part, please don't get stuck up into your body not being there for you when you need it. If you're
Mhm.
50 years of age and it's either I cannot walk or I cannot climb Kilimanjaro because it's too high up there, no. Take the garbage out. Do something to get your body because
Better get
your
the body
mind
moving.
wants to go there.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
mind wants to go there, but your body's not allowing you to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they say, the spirit is weak, but the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm very interested in learning about how, me and the listeners can pick up your product. Tell us about your website. I think you've told
Absolutely.
us why you wrote the book, but if you want to add some more things on there, we got a little bit more time. Your book
Yeah.
is called The Glutathione Revolution: Fight Disease, Slow Aging, and Increase Energy. I think we've covered all that
Yes.
in our conversation. I don't know if you want to add anything else to that, but definitely
Sure.
tell us about your website. Tell us about your where we can pick up your products, and of course, we know we can get your books on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and those places.
Absolutely. So the book you can pick up from your favorite bookstores. There's Audible, there's Kindles, there's you name it, we have the versions for you available at this point. The product is on aurowellness.com. It's AURO wellness.com. Again, it's AURO wellness.com. The products on that website. There's oral skincare as well if you want the skincare routines. Uh, but the thing is, for me, I want you to go to the website. There's a all my newsletters, blog articles. I've spent enormous amount of time researching and trying to educate people. If you're in sports, if you're in a hiker, if you're in disease states, if you're in a situation where you have overconsume alcohol or you have liver issues, you have lung issues, whatever you got problems, I have a bunch of blog articles that can get yourself educated. Because what did they say? Once your mind expands to education, you can never go back to
Go
your old
back,
form again.
right?
So I
Yes,
want to
yes.
expand your knowledge. And by all means, my sincere urge to everybody is that at the very least, try it out. Because the thing is, it has been such an immense pleasure in my life, in my family's life, in my friends' life, that I want the whole world to enjoy this vibrant life that we've been given as a gift to us,
Yeah,
right? I want
yeah,
everybody to enjoy life. And I don't want anybody to think that my body is my limiting step. I don't have the body to enjoy life, right? No, that is you don't want that. Let me take care of you for that one. Let me reduce oxidative stress. Let me help start healing your body. You do your part by staying away from the toxins. I'll
mhm.
do my part to getting your body to be healing. If we meet together, I'll see you on top of the Mount Everest one day.
Yeah. Well, it's great to bring things back home because I learned about oxidative stress very early in life. And that's why I always, I'm taking the wrong things, but there's always vitamin C and vitamin E in my regimen, right? I take them every day because I've heard about this oxidative stress. But yeah, I mean, I didn't hear about the glutathione until quite recently and didn't
All right.
understand why it was important.
Let me just tell you right now.
And
Let me
I
just tell you
think it was a lot of money, so I only bought it once.
let me just tell you how important glutathione is. So there's
Mhm,
three things you can do to reduce oxidative stress. Three things.
mhm,
One, which is bucket number one, you can take from outside sources like vitamin C, vitamin E, CoQ10, noni juice, Monavi juice,
mhm.
uh, orange juice. I don't know. There's too many products in the world today. There's blue dye that people drink, all kinds of things you can do, right?
Uh-huh.
Put all those products in bucket number one. Okay. Bucket number two, a body produces three enzymes to deal with it, which is glutathione peroxidase enzyme, which is GPX for short. Second one is called superoxide dismutase, which is SOD for short. And the third thing is catalase. Three things the body produces. These are enzymes the body produces to reduce oxidative stress. That's bucket number two.
Mhm.
And the bucket number three, our body produces glutathione as a non-enzyme. It's a peptide as a product. Let me just tell you something that is absolutely profound. Bucket number one, or bucket number three, which is glutathione, is more powerful than bucket number
All
two
those buckets
and one
together.
combined.
Wow. Wow.
So you
Yeah,
can,
because you told me vitamin C don't work. So you didn't say
they
anything
do
about vitamin
work.
E.
They do work. They absolutely, everything works,
Mhm.
right? To a certain extent. But do you want it just to work for you or do you want the optimal results for you?
Right.
I
Optimal.
want optimal results. I just don't want it for to work for me. Yeah, I work for you for 1 hour a day. I say I got 24 hours in a day. But I can only work for you for 1 hour a day. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
for the rest 24 hours, well, that's you on your own, right?
Right. Okay.
I want this to be working for everybody all the time.
All the time.
And so that's why I'm so passionate about this thing is because it has changed my life, my whole family's life, my friends' life. And
Mm-hmm.
we have been blessed that we have this molecule in my hand that I can give to the world. It's
Yeah.
not in some major corporation. It's not in the hand of some big giants that want to exploit the world with this product. I know it's expensive. I honestly know it's expensive. And that's one of the reasons why I brought the manufacturing in-house. I'm manufacturing myself because guess what? Otherwise, this will be triple the price than it's what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
brought everything into a house so that I control the manufacturing, I control the production, I control the marketing, and I do everything possible to reduce the cost so that I can offer this product to you. Because people just mentioned that glutathione is not that expensive, but the other ingredients that's inside, it's 3 times more expensive than glutathione itself.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a quadruple the price than any other product in the marketplace, and yet is not even double the price than any other product. The reason is
Mm-hmm.
because we do everything. We do everything in-house in California, right here on US soil.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Good for you. Good for
Thank
you.
you.
I can
Thank
tell
you.
you're passionate. I can tell you.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you told the story of your dad because that puts everything in a nice little bucket, you know what I mean, about what this product can do. But
Yes.
again, I have personal experience with the reason that my doctor recommended it and I wasn't even sure, but as I'm thinking, I heard of this before. Where did I hear about this before? And sure enough, my brain kicked in. So definitely, I'm definitely going to I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for my husband because he smokes cigars, so he's definitely getting those
Oh,
toxins in there. I
absolutely.
know, right?
Absolutely. It's not even a question. If it's not even a
Yes,
question for him, he will have a
yes,
tremendous improvement in his health,
yes,
especially in his
yes,
lung
yes.
health.
I'll definitely get it for him. So that's amazing. Well, listen, we're fresh out of time, Dr. Patel. It's been a fantastic conversation. I came on here to learn and to expand my brain. And like you said, I like what you ended up with. Once your brain has been expanded with knowledge, it can never go back to its original form. So mine is expanded. I've learned, my listeners have learned, and we're all going to make a mad dash to pick up your products and definitely try it because, yes, we want to take the garbage out. We want to reduce oxidative stress because we know, I mean, at least if you didn't know, I knew that, yes, it is responsible for what we started out with. That oxidative stress is responsible for every disease, every inflammation, everything. We didn't touch on cancer, but I'm almost sure you talked about, but I'm
That's
pretty
just a
sure it's part
symptom.
of.
It's a symptom for all the
Oh,
problems over the years. It's just a symptom. So yes, you can do whatever it takes. So I appreciate your time today. Thanks for having me here today. And if you take the garbage out, please don't bring garbage back into your house. All right. So
Right.
that's a bigger question to
That's a
me.
good one.
Yeah.
Yes. Once
Yeah.
you take
Yes,
it
you
out, don't bring it back in. I like
don't bring it
that.
back in.
Yes. All right. Well, listen, I'm tickled pink by this conversation. I hope you are too. Thank you, Dr. Patel, for being on the show. Definitely go pick up a copy of his book. It's called The Glutathione Revolution: Fight Disease, Slow Aging, and Increase Energy. He mentioned that it's in all different formats. I like to consume my books on Audible, so I will listen to it. Probably get a hard copy for my library, and definitely go to his website, which is called oralwellness.com, and pick up a copy of his not a copy, pick up his products. You can't hear something and not do something. You know what I mean? The knowledge is only good if you use it, right? So I'm gonna use my knowledge. So thanks
Thank
again.
you.
Any last words?
The last word is that if you've been moved by this information, the question is this just information, is just words, or are you really taking action today?
Yeah.
Because words without action is absolutely useless. There's
Yes.
so many words in the world, but if I don't take action today, I
Right.
just missed the boat.
Yes.
And
That's
the
basically what
biggest
I
regret,
said. Knowledge is only power if you use it. You're
the
saying it a
biggest
different
regret
way.
people have is, guess what? I wish I took action when I first heard 25 years ago. That's what the people tell me all the time, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not expensive, cheap enough. If you're committed to your personal health and personal growth, action is today. So enjoy
Yes.
life.
Yes.
Please join the revolution of your good health and have a fabulous life.
Yes. 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 Traveling, walking, doing all the beautiful things that we want to do as we age. Yes. And also going to give it to my mom. My mom is 87 years old, so she could definitely use this too. Listen, I'm already thinking of all the people that can use your product.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, listen, guys, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Transform Your Life, Your Mind to Transform Your Life. This has been a conversation about transforming your life. So take action, and thank you for tuning in. Until next time, namaste.
Namaste.